What do I mean by your funnel is gonna fail? So welcome back to a new video. If you're a coach or you have an online business, sell info products, whatever that is, most of you guys are big passionate coaches, right? And you want to learn funnels. You want to use funnels, you want to make them, or well, you don't want to make them. That is the truth. You don't want to make them, but you want to use them to get more business, right? To attract in great clients that you love working with and just make online marketing simple. You've come to the right channel, so sub first of all, but you've come to a great video to start with. This is a bit of a truth bomb. So I actually just did a video, a live Zoom inside of my Shine Funnels Academy. Now, one of the things that I promise to always deliver to you guys as Academy members is honesty. And this is basically a little summary of that. If you want to watch the full replay, plus every 2 weeks I go live and I share as much gold as I can about the previous 2 weeks in the funnels world. So I share case studies, results, I funnel hack live, I spend hundreds of dollars live, and you can join it for £37 a month or less. Check the description for that. But anyways, this is a truth bomb, because a lot of you guys, you'll have your idea and you might not even have a funnel yet, but you've been listening to Russell, Alex Hormozi, all these gurus about funnels, and you decide that, you know what, I'm going to give it a crack. But there's one problem. In your head, you think that when you launch it, it's going to do $1 million by next month or next week. It depends who you've been watching, of course. And I know exactly why you think that. It's because I've done the same. Right, so we watch these videos, we hear about people that have made millions with funnels, we see results of people that have made millions with funnels, so we believe it even more. And then we think about our idea and you're, okay, I want to do coaching for, I don't know, fitness or trading or whatever that is you want to coach for. And then you go to launch it and you take a lot longer than you thought launching it, because, well, it's not easy to build a funnel. There's 100 different parts, from emails to domains and, you know, the copywriting. That's literally what I handle with my done for you clients. But then you go to launch it, and then what? 9 times out of 10, and you tell me in the comments, how did your first funnel go? Did you have streams of customers paying you millions, or did it not quite go as planned? Maybe you didn't have as many leads as you wanted, or maybe you were spending a bit too much on ads for leads or for calls being booked, or maybe it was to a sales funnel. Did anyone buy? Maybe no one bought. And this is why I'm glad you've come to this video, because what I mean by this is there is 2 situations. Okay, there is 2 situations in any business. So let's just say this is the time, and this is the expectation. When you have been watching all these gurus, you've been listening to courses, you watch a hell of a lot of testimonial videos, and you know, you get inspired by all these gurus more and more and more and more. This is how high your expectations go. And this is time. How many people have experienced this, by the way? I just want you to take this in, because this is a normal path. Like, this is not uncommon. You get excited, you build motivation, you then back up the motivation by listening to more content that backs up the motivation even more. Your expectation goes up and up and up and up, but you've not actually made any progress yet. Who understands that? And in the last video, go and watch my previous video, because I explain how you can launch in 7 days and actually get over this idea of false progress. So this kind of links in a little bit. But the problem with this is, by the time you actually go to launch it here, like on this time, your expectation is so high that when you launch it, you are setting all of your targets at a completely, here's a keyword, made up number. So the problem is, when you are watching these videos, like I say, this is normal. Okay, but I think that this is an important video to make for a lot of you guys, because you make it up. Okay, and I'm going to teach you a couple of pointers around this. So here's the alternative then. The alternative is you watch this video, you get my pointers, and you realize, okay, actually, Josh is being honest with me, which is, I appreciate that more. Again, that's why I'm being honest with you guys, because I know you'll appreciate it, especially when you come to launch your funnel and it doesn't do $1 million in a month. Because bro, here's the hacks for you guys. Here's like the value piece of this video. That is number one. The testimonials and the results you're seeing are a small percentage of reality. And I want you to think about this. Out of the testimonials and the videos you've watched where it's like, my client made this amount in this month, or they went from 0 to 100K a month in 3 months or whatever, how many of those videos are actually out there? I want you to just think for a second. Like, when I think about the coaching world, I imagine that there's a hefty amount. There's like, probably hundreds of thousands of all these coaches, right, in the coaching world, trying to help clients. And then when I think about the people, there's all these people that want to do coaching like yourself. Then there's a select amount of people who teach how to get better results. Even less people, right? But the problem is you have all these people and they come into these gurus, right? Let me show you here. All those people go into a select few gurus programs, right? Just like we do. We go through courses, coaching. We want to progress. We want to learn and model success. Now, the amount of testimonials and the amount of success stories that comes out of this big group of people at the top is like this. It's like this. And you will see this to be true. I don't care where it is, like who's the guru. You show me the amount of success stories and I'll show you that they've had about 1,000 times more customers go through that same process and get the complete opposite. In fact, the truth is that a lot of people, anyone who buys a course, most of them don't go through it. Anyone who invests in coaching, even if they invest like 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, most of them don't even show up to the coaching calls, let alone apply what they're learning in the coaching. And out of all the people that finally take action on the course, on the coaching program, this little amount will ever amount to the top % of success stories. And I want to share this truth with you because not many funnel people will share this with you. Better yet, the gurus definitely won't. Okay, but this is the truth. And like I say, you're probably wondering, how do I know this? Well, first of all, I've spent well over $25,000 in Tony Robbins' world with his programs, his coaching. I've spent well over $10,000, $15,000 more on individual coaches. Like, one was specifically teaching a group funnel. The other was teaching a SaaS. And again, I've invested a lot, which means I've had the pleasure of seeing how this goes inside of these programs, right? And so I know that the truth is there's a very slim percentage of people that get these results, okay? So this isn't me being a pessimist because, dude, we're here to shine. We're here to have, abundant thoughts, create incredibly big goals, and attract a huge amount of success and progress into our lives and businesses. But come on, somebody has to tell you the truth, and that is by watching the 0.1% of testimonials from every guru doesn't make it any more real that every person who tries this is going to make $1 million. Okay, so that's your first truth bomb, is the small percentage of people actually get these very, very exceptional results, uncommon and exceptional results. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. Again, I don't want to take away the optimism. I'm as optimistic and I will get those numbers too. But there's one factor that you forget, and it's the time thing. All right? The time factor is most of those people bro, they got it in a short period of time. They got lucky, quite frankly. A lot of them just got lucky because there are certain systems, right? You'll do this and then you'll do this and you'll set up this whole system and you have like the cog. That's what people take you through. If it's a system, it should work every time, but it doesn't. And that just means that that one person in every 100 or in every 1,000, like the stars aligned for them. They might have been in a different niche. They might have had a different circumstance. They might have had more ads budget, or they just got lucky. Again, in the marketing world, in this sphere of Facebook ads, funnels, and all of this stuff, some people just get luckier than others, which means they get better results than others do. So I don't want to let you down by, again, we can build up our expectations so high, and it's a warning. It's a warning sign because now you are warped. Okay, so the second thing is, this should be a cross, by the way. Why have I done a tick on this? The second one is warped perception. Okay, so I'm just going to put per for short. A warped perception is where, because you've created such an out of the blue expectation, you've made up numbers of what's going to happen to you when you do this business. Your perception is so warped that you think you've done something wrong. And this is one of the traps every coach has fallen into. I've fallen into as well. We are running ads, we're running funnels, and we'll end up turning them off, quitting, or wasting money because we think we need another coach. We need another secret. We need to find the golden strategy. That's not the case. Your warped perception is making you do these things. Here's what to do instead. Okay, so we have a great perception. We're going to have a great understanding that only a small percentage get these results, which means our expectations are exactly where they should be. But now, when I'm down here and my expectations are real, they're not overinflated, I'm going to launch my funnel. And now, I am not expecting 1 million. I'm expecting the truth, which is, look, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to launch it and I'm going to have little wins. I'm going to get some leads come through. I'm going to spend some ads. I'm going to make some improvements, right? I'm going to keep making YouTube content. And your expectations and your progress grows as and when you see the evidence. Okay? So, let me repeat that. Your expectations will grow as and when you see the evidence come through. As in, once you start generating leads, then you'll start to see, now I know how I got these leads, I can do it again and better. Now I know how I booked in calls with Facebook ads, I can do it again and better. Okay, and that is how you want to build up your expectations, not by doing it too early. Now, what you can build up early is belief. All right, one of the strategies Tony Robbins teaches is, well, if you can see it in your mind early before it actually happens, and you build the belief and the visualization that it can and will happen beforehand, that is a totally different thing from expectation, right? That belief is a confidence, is like a self-assurance, like, yes, this is going to be successful. But my expectations aren't going to be blown out of the water. It just means I'm going to launch. I'm confident that I will be able to make these little adjustments until my funnel is successful. Now, if you want more support with this, again, inside of my academy, not only do you get my personal help one-on-one, I mean, if you join my live Zooms every 2 weeks, it's just like this, you know, I'm not scary. You don't have to join. You don't have to turn your camera on. But if you want help, you can hop on and literally pick my brain for as long as you want in that session. Because one of the things that when you come to launch a funnel is needing support and those eyeballs of an expert like myself. Not to say that I'm a guru who's making millions with this stuff, but someone who's obsessed, who has made millions for their clients, which is what I have done. And I've used this, again, the funnels thing has allowed me to grow my business. One of the coolest parts about my own funnel system is that at some point I actually stopped advertising my done for you funnel service because I didn't need to. right? That's such a cool thing when you can attract in 5-star prospects. Like, I love every single client I work with. I love to death, and I will over deliver to the ends of the earth for those people because I've attracted them in, and they've been through that natural process of like getting to know me, and ascending themselves, selling themselves, and just making sure that I'm the right fit. And so I literally stopped advertising it because I was getting more and more business than I could handle without even advertising it, because they'd come through my funnel. And so this is why it's so powerful. And to have someone like me who's in Go High Level, making funnels every single day, who's the funnel guy behind people making 6 figures a month, making millions a year, where I can literally see this strategy helped them make this much money, and this is the funnel. Like, that's quite valuable. And so if you want to join my academy, you'll get that support. And if not, keep watching my YouTube. So definitely hit the bell, get notifications, and you'll make sure to keep up with all my content. And it'll be a pleasure to keep serving you. So this is your framework. Take a picture, take a screenshot. That is the secret today of, is my funnel going to fail? It's not about like being pessimistic and expecting it to fail. We all want our funnels to convert and to bring in sales and clients, but the reality is it's going to take some work. Okay, so remember, the gurus are going to share this much success from this many clients that tried it. Once you know that, you can lower your expectations, but build up your belief and confidence that you will do what it takes to get the results. All right. If you found this video helpful, I would love to hear it in the comments. So thank you so much for your time and for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.